What up? Welcome to episode 4 of the Rundown Podcast with Hit Up Ange and Jeff Pooney.
What's up, people?
What's good? How's life?
Yeah, no, life's good. I mean, tomorrow we're on lockdown level 3, which is basically, lockdown
Woo.
4 with Macca's and KFC.
Yeah.
So I won't have to
Yeah.
munch on those chicken tendies that you suggested anymore. I can go get my fresh bits.
I told you they were good.
Yeah, no,
Better
they
than
are
KFC.
pretty good.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, nah.
What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Just chilling pretty much, listening to music. That's pretty much it, to be honest. I bought GTA on Saturday night. I didn't
Awesome.
realize that PlayStation had a sale on at the moment. So I got it for like 60% off. So
Yeah, no,
I've been playing GTA.
it's pretty sad. Like I bought a whole bunch of games from the warehouse before lockdown to like try to be on top of it, and then I went onto the PS4 store and literally everything is like way cheaper and don't have to leave the house. So
Yeah, the day before lockdown, I bought a PS4 because I've been like putting it off for like ever. Because I've got a PS3, and if I play GTA or I play NBA, then I get no work done. So that's why I never purchased a PS4. And I'm like, nah, screw this. Bought it. Was playing 2K for a few weeks. I'm like, I feel like playing GTA, and then I'm like, oh, cool.
I mean, it's a good bit of stress relief as well, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And GTA reminds me of LA.
Yeah, I mean, you've been to LA quite a few times, right? So
yeah,
you're probably like going down like Santa Monica Boulevard. Wait,
I was yesterday, and I'm like, holy shit! Like this is too much. Like, because like whenever I go to LA, I always spend like a good hour and a half, 2 hours just here, just relaxing, taking everything in, and just trying to regroup. I'm like, holy shit, this is just too much. And then it made me miss LA because I'm like going back in October, fingers crossed. And I'm like, I'm texting my cousin over there. And I'm like, oh, I'm doing this and I'm missing LA. And he's like,
well, I mean, if you can't be there physically, that's like the next best thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Be there virtually.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Just playing PS4, listening to music. I ended up like Saturday night staying up until maybe like 3, 4 a.m. just listening to music.
Awesome.
I think
anything in particular standing out?
I went old school, like throwbacks with Saturday night. So non-hip hop R&B related, but I mean like even Friday. I thought last week we had like a shitload of music out.
Yeah.
This week, even more. Like I was messaging you, I was like, thank God, Playboy Carti and Lil Uzi didn't release anything because I think from like 1 o'clock on Friday, I started planning out the 4 p.m. drop. I'm like, holy shit. It was a lot.
Yeah, no, it's been crazy. I mean, that's the thing is like all these artists are kind of like taking it into their own hands, like their promo and stuff by the seams of things before it's even ready to come out. Because like, you know, Carti, he announced Whole Lotta Red like 2 years ago now. And he was supposed to drop like, I don't know, with Uzi, but he ended up dropping Meh, which was a good song. I mean, meh for some people.
Meh for me.
But Uzi and Playboy are supposed to be putting out music relatively soon. They've been teasing it all week, so I don't know if it's together.
Well, Uzi dropped on Saturday.
Is that the deluxe album?
He dropped a new track on Saturday.
Oh, was that Pain 1993?
Let me go bring this up.
Because I've still been waiting for that song, Pain 1993, the Playboy Carti Drake leak. But
no, this was Lil Uzi Vert. Sorry.
Oh, true.
He dropped Sasuke. I think that's what it's called.
Sasuke.
Whatever.
Shout out to Naruto. Yeah, that's right. I forgot Sasuke existed. I mean, he's speaking like in Japanese for half of it. I mean, it's not Japanese. I won't be racist, but he's just like, "Pussy the nigga de Itachi." And I'm like, what are you saying, bro? I mean, it's hard. And I can't. Hey, I'm a Naruto fanboy, so.
Yeah, he put out a tweet. I think it was yesterday as well, saying that he's going to release music for all these haters who think like his music is crap and like mumble rap. So we're going to see what happens with that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Plus, I love to see Lil Uzi Vert and Playboy Carti's bromance. I mean, they keep like adding each other and stuff, so it's cute. I mean, people thought it was beef because Uzi reposted the Playboy Carti photo of like his Meh album cover, and it was just like Meh, And then everyone was like,
Mm.
"This is a diss!" Like, oh my god! And I'm like, he's literally just saying like, "Meh,
But you
this
know
is the
what you know
photo."
what social media is like anyway.
Especially right now, people are just
Mhm.
bored. They want beef.
They're bored in the house. Okay.
Straight up.
You watched that Fortnite with Travis, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, that was an experience. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that. Cause
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I was watching via his Instagram live, but a friend of mine ended up linking like the live stream on YouTube, and it was way better. It was just
Wait,
like
I had the live stream up on my website. You could have just gone there.
oh, there you guys go. Hit up Ange. The live stream
Yeah,
was there. I wasn't even in the know,
exactly.
but you guys need to be informed on this stuff.
Pretty
No, yeah,
much.
it was awesome. It was what, like 15 minutes. I think he played like Highest in the Room,
Sicko mode.
Sicko Mode. Yeah. He played.
There was another song. Did he
Didn't
play
he play Goose?
Goosebumps?
Yeah, he did play Goosebumps, I believe so. And then he played the Scots. So it was like around
Yeah.
15 minutes, and he played I think five or six songs. And
Hmm.
if that's like the future of concert going experiences, then I'm gonna lose my mind because being inside of like a built world and then them being able to just take you wherever you wanted, like he was flying through space, he was underwater
Flying through
swimming.
the
It was
water. Yeah.
yeah,
And
no, it
like
was
he broke the Fortnite record as well. I think he had over 15 million just in that first concert because he had multiple repeat concerts over the last few days.
yeah.
So the numbers would definitely going to go up. But
So
over
yeah, I mean
15
that's crazy.
million,
15 million
mm,
live viewers just like tuning into a PS4 game to watch that like a all-time
yeah,
artist just perform virtually, which is awesome to
yeah,
see because
yeah.
honestly, like people are receiving it, you know what I mean? And it's
Well,
gonna be huge for Fortnite.
artists need to think outside the box with how they're going to perform for the next year because there aren't going to be any live performances. And Travis is just taking it to another level. So
Mm,
musicians need to take a look at what he's doing and then try and do something not exactly like that, but
but similar.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean the
yeah,
other thing is that like he's tapping into a very impressionable market of people. Like that age group of people that are playing Fortnite are like young kids that either don't have their music taste like set in stone yet, or
mm-hmm,
young kids that are like, like I said, impressionable. So like if they see someone like Travis Scott like delivering an experience like that, when they actually grow up and they can go to concerts or when they actually like are bumping their own music in their own lives, like
mm-hmm,
it's very likely they'll be like, holy shit, this guy Travis Scott was like a rager and I loved him, and just seeing this whole experience was life changing. Because like I couldn't imagine being a 12-year-old kid playing Fortnite and literally just going into like a concert experience like that, and just
yeah,
like it was so psychedelic and crazy and everything was
mm-hmm,
happening, and it was like yeah, no, it was awesome. Whoever put together the design of that whole like all the animation and stuff, like hands down
yeah,
to them because that shit was
yeah. And I
yeah.
like how they had the roller coasters everywhere as well.
I mean, it's just like an actual space where you can like he can realize his vision. You know what I mean? Like Travis
Mm-hmm.
has always been kind of like a pioneer as far as concert going experiences and whatever. Like he's always had like roller coasters for his Astroworld tour, but being in like a virtual world, he literally
Takes it to
sky was
another
the limit.
level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
So
write the song though, the Scots?
the Scots, yeah, I mean, it was good just for the fact that it had Cuddy and it was a Travis Scott song, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I feel like
They've got
it
they've got new
wasn't
music.
very high
Oh,
energy.
they've got more music coming out together.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Because
that.
after the Fortnite experience, Travis
Mm.
went on live with Cuddy, and they were playing like unreleased music. So
Yeah, no, I saw Travis playing the Scots to Cuddy, and Cuddy was like smoking a blunt, and I was like,
yeah,
Cuddy doesn't even look like he's bumping this hard to this, so like, I don't know, but
I like his
and
little
like,
rainbow hair.
yeah, Cuddy's
Yeah,
a whole ass vibe, man. I rate Cuddy a lot.
but like Travis must be over the moon with the fact that he's got Cuddy on like tracks because he named himself after Cuddy
Yeah, no, I
or
mean,
and his uncle.
no, yeah, it's crazy. Like going from I don't know, being a fan of the music to making the music to like recording with your dream artists. Like
Yeah,
it's crazy. He's living a crazy life, man. That guy's really just making things happen for
yeah.
himself, and
Nah,
more
good
power to
on
him.
him.
Yeah,
Good on
straight
him.
up.
And I like how like Stormy interrupted everything as well
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end. Like
I
I
mean,
want to play.
yeah, it's so cute having Travis as a dad and seeing him be all cute and all of that. I mean, carrying on from Travis, we'll talk about like someone else close to home. So
Hmm.
Kanye West also has had a lot of news like surrounding him this week. What are your thoughts on that? Now that he's been a billionaire for a while, I believe, but Forbes has finally like recognized him, and he's
Finally,
kind of had
yeah,
them back and forth. Like,
yeah. Nah, I'm happy for Kanye. Like, I mean, what was it? A few years ago, he was asking people like Zuckerberg on Twitter and some other people on Twitter for like money
he
because he
was
was in
declaring
debt.
bankruptcy, right? Yeah.
And now he's saying he's worth what 3.3 billion,
Yeah.
and Forbes is saying 1.3 billion. No, I'm happy for him. He got his shit together.
Yeah, but like 2 billion is a lot of
Well,
margin for error, right? Like,
hey, we'll see what happens. But
I mean,
the thing is,
Kanye will
like,
throw his
also
numbers out there.
he texted Forbes and was like, "Nah, this is wrong." Like, even after they said that he was a billionaire. So, ain't that
Well,
good on him?
I also saw a little piece. Forbes did their like list of, I don't know, top 100 billionaires or billionaires worldwide, whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
Kanye was like left off or snubbed. And yeah, I saw that he messaged them being like, you know what you're doing? You're toying with me, and I'm not gonna lie down and take it anymore in Jesus' name. I'm like, I don't think Jesus really cares or not if you're being snubbed by Forbes or not, but
Yeah,
more power to
nah, good on
Kanye.
him. Because like his Yeezy line, just a sneaker line, Forbes is saying it's worth like 1.26 billion.
Well, I mean, that would be
And
predominantly where his wealth is coming from, right? Because how
yeah,
much
because
has he made
like
from music? Like 100 million,
about
80 million?
90 million.
Yeah,
And
so
now good on him. He's doing his
so
thing.
fashion, what a fashion killer. I mean, and people 4 or 5 years ago saying like, oh, this easy clothing looks like torn up slavery clothing from Africa, and it looks like
Mm-hmm.
just shitty cloth. And now people are like, this is groundbreaking. The Yeezy shoe was some of the best. And so it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Public opinion has
Yeah.
changed over him.
Yeah, well, he's like pretty much like put it out there in multiple interviews saying he's going to be a billionaire and the type of what is it called? How important Yeezy will be, like what he wants to do with Yeezy, like how he wants to design uniforms for Chicago colleges,
Mm.
and what else he wants to do with it. So he said that in multiple interviews with like Charlemagne and Zane Lowe,
Mm.
and yeah, it happened. So good on him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big picture thinker, which is like
Mm-hmm.
good to see. And like he has like what, the ranch, is that what he calls it, in like Wyoming?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like turning it into a like an artistic, creative space where he's gonna
Mm-hmm.
have like sheep and lamb on there to like have cotton and wool so he can make his clothes, and then he's gonna have like circular spaces that artists. So like
Yeah,
that dude is
he's
really
very
pushing.
smart.
Yeah, he really is. As much as his political and out the gate views can
Mm-hmm.
sometimes come off wrongly and like rub people
Mm-hmm.
the wrong way, he is
Yeah.
smart about what he knows, and he's artistically just a genius. So
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Because of his political alliance, people aren't really getting behind him as much as what they would do if it was Jay-Z or Dre. But
most
Dre's not a
definitely.
billionaire yet. But that's one thing I've noticed as well since the announcement.
Yeah, I think it's just
Aren't as excited for Ye
Trump is
even
just
what
too
they were
polarizing
with
as a
Jay.
character.
Hmm. But
Like
also,
if
it's
he,
been even before he came out and said that he supports Trump, people were attacking him.
I
Like
know, but
he's always been outspoken, but
he
yeah.
was also attacking like Taylor Swift and stuff. Like
Oh
remember all
no,
that stuff. So like,
she deserved that.
oh no, yeah,
First,
she's
Beyonce
ratchet.
deserved that video, and then two, we've heard the recordings for what happened with Famous.
Yeah.
So go away, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, no, Taylor is a shady bitch. Like I saw that stuff
Oh, true. Yeah.
post that drama where like she was just like messaging Kim and they were talking, and then like on the other end she'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
Kanye's doing all of this, but in like reality they were cool. So like I don't know. It
No,
was
she's
real
a shady
shady.
bitch.
Yeah, nah, she is. But
Yeah.
hey, anyone who
Like
made the
her,
whole career of breaking up like with 20 different
yeah.
artists and writing all this music
Her,
is pretty.
her old music is good. Her new music is trash. I'm just putting it out there.
I haven't heard any new Taylor since like Romeo and Juliet or whatever that bullshit song
Oh,
was.
that's
So
Love Story. That came out what, like 2008, 2009.
see, that's where my head's at. I don't know much Taylor Swift since then.
Yeah, nah. She released an album last year. I think it was called Love. I don't know. I didn't. I did okay on the charts. I didn't like it. And then previously she dropped Reputation, and that was completely trash. That's where she pretty much went at everybody. Didn't do as well.
Try to get some clout.
That's what happens when you go after Kanye.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
You get buried. Okay, how about good music
mhm,
this week then? Obviously not
good
Taylor
music.
Swift.
Nah, she's actually cancelled or postponed her world, or not her world tour, her US tour. What a shame. Anyway,
Great.
what was it? Fabio Foreign?
Yeah, Fevia, Big
Fabio,
Drip.
whatever his name is. Dude from Brooklyn. He's a drill artist. He dropped 800 BC, so
Mm.
800 before Corona. I liked it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
liked
no,
it.
Fevia was one of Pop Smoke's homeboys when they were like still, when Pop Smoke was still above ground and rocking and doing his thing. Rip Pop
Mhm.
Smoke. Yeah, they used to be boys, so they got definitely like the similar New York energy.
Yeah, no, I like that album. There was other music that dropped on Friday that I thought was trash. Lil got it, but this dude definitely. I think like I've seen reviews online saying it was average. He could have done
Mm.
better, but I think starting out pretty much, I think it was good. It was a good project.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Lil got it. It's got some good features on there, and
He had good features,
he's
but to be honest, like it dragged on. Like I really
yeah.
wanted like the second half to be something special.
Mm.
And I thought 18 songs was too long.
Yeah, no,
They were
I
close
mean,
to like 3 minutes long as well. And
similar to
you,
the NBA YoungBoy album, it's just too long. Like he's dropped another full length like project this year
hmm
already, and he's dropped a
hmm
whole nother project just recently. And I'm just like looking at the track list, and I'm looking like there's hardly any features. It's all NBA YoungBoy. He's got a long ass name, the long ass songs. I'm just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
man, you're not
yeah.
making it
No,
easy for a consumer to just jump on board and be like, yo, sweet.
well, it's good that he's going on hiatus at the moment now as well. He's
Mm,
deleted his Instagram. He's going through enough drama with his girlfriend and his baby mama. So
yeah,
hopefully this means he can just kick back, chill, and then record actual good music. Like
yeah,
apart from
because
like harmonizing and having good beats, I didn't really think anything of the project.
yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, there's nothing like make no sense or like those real, I don't know, just bop
hmm
songs that I really rated. So I don't know. I hope that guy gets his mental health together and he just takes some time for himself and kind of gets away from the industry and keeps his baby
Speaking
mama
of
out the picture.
speaking of mental health, did you hear "Righteousness" by or "Righteous"? Sorry, by Juice WRLD.
Yeah, no, and I saw the video clip was really I mean, I don't want to say sad, but like
Oi, that track pissed me off.
so many
Like,
shots like we're in the airport and shit, and I'm just like, like, yeah. I
nah,
mean, what were your
it,
thoughts?
it, it pissed me off. Like, he was pretty much crying out for help,
Yeah.
and his team didn't do anything. Like, he was saying
Mm,
he had like what 5 or 6 pills in his hand, codeine on his nightstand. His
yeah.
anxiety was the size of a planet. Like, what the hell? Like, you can see something's wrong with this kid. Help him. And now
Yeah.
we
I
know
mean,
what's yeah.
it just reminds me of like Mac Miller's Self Care. Like that whole song is pretty much crying out for help, being like, if I die tomorrow, I die tomorrow. Like, my music will
hmm
live on type stuff. And then people are like, oh, this is really beautiful. I really relate to it. And then the next day they're not here anymore. So it
Yeah.
really just meant like,
Well,
if you relate, just reach out because it can make the difference for
mhm.
someone. Not just an artist, but like just your friend or anything
Anyone
else.
in
Like,
general.
yeah.
Yeah, because like Demi Lovato, when she OD'd, what was 2 years ago,
Mm,
a few days before she OD'd, she recorded a track. Can't remember what it's called at the moment. I'll bring it up later. But it's pretty much her crying out for help,
mm,
and her team did nothing about it. You can hear like the pain in her voice, and she performed it at the Grammys earlier this year.
yeah.
And it's complete bullshit. Like, thank God, like she cut her team because they're completely useless.
Mm,
But if an artist is having an issue with drugs or alcohol or they're depressed or anything like that, you need to help them. Like, stop thinking
most
about the dollar
definitely.
signs and actually help this person.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a sad reality of the music industry. I feel like a lot of I don't want to speak for because I haven't worked with many teams or managements or whatever else, but from like
hmm
the outside looking in, it feels like even people like Future have come out and said, I don't want to say I wasn't doing lean or Percocets anymore because people might think my music's not as good anymore and not as like authentic. But I feel like certain groups and teams are like actually pushing for that sadness or like
hmm
that angst in the artist because I feel like it builds better music, but obviously it's detrimental to their mental health. So it's like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be trying to get your artists into the sad place so they can make the saddest, most real, authentic music to them. Because like
Yeah.
if a crowd can relate, or like a listener can be like, yo, I really relate, like this speaks deeply to my depression or resonates within me. Usually it's
Mhm.
because that other person is dealing with the exact same thing, like the artist has been through it or is feeling what you're feeling. And if you're feeling like shit, more often than not, they're probably feeling like shit too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That Demi Lovato track's called Anyone, so if anybody wants to listen to it,
if
it's good.
anyone wants to listen to it,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. But nah, I like the Juice WRLD track. It just really pissed me off. Who else dropped on Friday? Earl Sweatshirt. Did you like that? Well, I'm glad
yeah,
he's back, to be honest.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad to see him back and doing this thing because this like the project before what he dropped on Friday was really like
That was
psychedelic
average.
and really like low fidelity mixes and not
Mm-hmm.
mastered very well. Like the whole thing was real seemed like it was recorded in his house opposed to like a studio.
Yeah.
So to see something about high quality come out of him like is nice to see because he's in that whole generation of Tyler the Creator and all those boys. So like
Mm-hmm.
he is talented and he's got a lot of potential. So I'm glad to see him back to his stuff and doing what he
Yeah.
does.
And what T-Pain and Chris Brown teamed up again.
I haven't taped it. What are your thoughts?
Um, I mean, I think because of what they did in the past with like Freeze and Kiss Kiss, people were
Yeah.
expecting that type of quality. This time was pretty much just like T-Pain singing. Chris
Mm,
Brown was kind of in it. It was okay. I mean, I wouldn't really have it on repeat like I did
yeah.
with Freeze. But hey, I'm sure like the Chris Brown and T-Pain fans are going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I
I
know
mean
like
that's a
T-Pain's missus helped write it as well, so he was happy
damn.
that it was put out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, like you mentioned, if you have those two on a song, you expect some big things, hey? Because like
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's been some hits come out of those two. So I mean, like
Yeah.
I said, I don't know if it's just me, but like recently, music hasn't been hitting as hard. Like I'll listen to a song or I'll listen to like an album a few times through, and maybe I'll only add like a couple of songs to my playlist. But there's no songs I'll just want to straight up repeat and be like, this song is just like
Yeah.
crazy, you know? Like it's
Yeah.
usually just like, oh, I've heard this sound, but like remashed and like reshuffled. I don't know
Yeah.
if that makes sense, but
No. I totally get you. The last song that did it for me, not hip hop R&B related, but it's Demi Lovato. It's called "I
mm,
Love Me." Because like she is one of my favorite artists. You wouldn't be able to tell because of what I post, but
yeah.
like when she dropped that track, I think I listened to it over and over for a good few hours.
mm,
Maybe the last time that happened was maybe like a Beyonce song. I think maybe EXO. Um,
yeah.
and then like Umbrella by Rihanna. Apart from
Yeah.
that, I mean,
I mean,
if your
yeah,
track's not good, I'm not going to listen to it over and over again.
exactly.
It's
Like, I
not
mean, from
also
last week,
Motivation by Normani. No, that's good. You
Normani's a
can go
queen.
now.
No, yeah, I was
Yeah.
just saying that I think the only music from like the past week that I've actually like stayed listening to was that Thundercat album and like the Division
Mm-hmm.
album. Like those albums are like yeah, sick. And I don't know, I think it's just like also because just like the nice vocals with the R&B chords and you know all that like 70s 80s feels. It's cool. That's just my
Mm-hmm.
personal preference right now.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear Kali Uchis's project, the EP?
Nah, I actually haven't heard any of Kaliuchi's like new stuff, but
You
she's gorgeous.
should.
She's a queen. If she sees us, I'll take you out. Kaliuchis.
Nah, it's 4-track EP. She said that it's completely different to what her album's going to be like, and it's not
Mm,
even people thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be an album. It's not an album. She just wanted to put something out. Um,
yeah.
and no, I rated it 4 tracks. R&B type of album
Is she still
project.
going for that
Sorry.
kind of like Lana Del Rey kind of vibe of just like nostalgic 80s, 90s voice with like new world production, or is she kind of like
No, it's fresh. It's good. I like it. It's boppy.
the thing I
Yeah.
always liked about Kelly Uchis is she has like a really like not a nostalgic voice, but like a unique voice that is kind
Hmm.
of yeah,
It's different
kind of
to
like
what's out at the moment.
most definitely.
Hmm.
Talking about other like
And
amazing female artists,
mhm.
TDE Appreciation Week. So that's what SZA, J Rock, Schoolboy, Azar
Absol.
Shad, Kendrick, Absol.
Hmm.
Yeah. What do you, I
Yeah.
mean? I would make you, or maybe we will. What's your? Do you have a tier list of all the TDE artists? Who do you like rate the most?
Um,
Like Kendrick has to be at the
Kendrick,
top, or SZA.
Kendrick, SZA, um, I like Schoolboy Q, but his last
Yeah.
album was average. Um,
Trash.
yeah, I like
Yeah.
Oxymoron.
Yeah,
Um,
Oxymoron's just a classic.
Absol. I like
His body
Reason.
of work, his body of work is good, but like he hasn't put much out recently, right? I mean, he
He
put
put
out
out the
that
track last week,
Danger.
and then his last like solo project was 4 years ago. I liked him.
Damn. Hopefully, it's not
Um,
another J Electronica where he just takes another 20 years to drop something.
yeah. But I think because like TDE put out Appreciation Week or songs last week, people are like, oh no, SZA's gonna drop, Kendrick's gonna drop, because also SZA's been going on IG Live the last few days as well, talking about new music. And then she doesn't drop anything, and it's like, oh, it's been 100 years, or what was it, 75 years, or
Yeah.
whatever. You know,
Have you
like the
seen that?
Titanic meme.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see they like Scissor on IG Live with I think it
Lizzo
was Lizzo? Yeah, and they were like doing like the humming bowls and Lizzo was playing the
playing
flute.
the flute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I was just like, damn. Like
yeah,
Scissor
no,
really she's really like one of those, like charging my crystals, like energies
yeah,
from the universe. I mean, I've been with girls like that and they're cool. Just
yeah.
she's really about her stuff.
Ooh, she said that she's got a track with Lizzo, she's got a track with Kaylani, Janae Aiko.
Oh,
Um,
Janae. Oh, Janae.
um, who else was there? There was other people as well. I said Kaylani, sorry. So she just needs to drop some music. But yeah, back to the music that dropped last week from TDE. I think Reason Might Not Make It was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
Absol.
yeah. TDs, they're just like, yeah. TD and Dreamville as far as like music right now, like the two pillars of like good music. And then you just have like, I don't know, like
Everybody
Young
else.
Thug's label and all the Atlanta rappers and everyone that's at Quality Control, like Meg and Migos and Yachty and all those guys. But
Lil Baby.
TDE, yeah, Baby. Oh, do you see Wayne was saying that Baby is his favorite rapper from the
His
new
favorite.
generation?
Yeah,
That's big blessings from like the godfather of that whole
it
sound.
is. And he's dropping his deluxe album early May as well. I think maybe this Friday.
What's with these deluxe albums? Like, no hate, but I feel like every artist that dropped since Uzi dropped his deluxe album was like, got to drop a deluxe to re-drop it, or like have an excuse to re-put it out. But like, I feel like that's
Probably, and
never
like they want more. They want more streams. They want to chart higher.
it's never been the case before. Like prior to, I
No.
mean, obviously I understand the concept of deluxe albums, but like Uzi was recently the one in memory I can think of that was pushing it the hardest and was like, which cover should I do? And everyone was just like, yo, I'm so excited for the deluxe. Like, and its deluxe was like twice the length of the original and it had all of these songs
Yeah.
and features on it. So that's a deluxe done properly, in my opinion.
Yeah, like the weekend, what he dropped like 2 tracks,
Yeah, see, so it's kind
and
of
then the following week he dropped like a few more tracks.
yeah, so it's interesting. Did you look at any of
Yeah.
his XO merch for After Hours?
Yeah.
It's kind of meh.
I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, no, I mean, because I was gonna buy one of those like XO face masks just to for the people, but
Cause yeah.
yeah, and also because 10% is going back to Corona relief funds, I believe, which is what like $1.50, but still like it'd be cool to have a
It's
face
still
mask for
helpful.
practicality, and also just be like,
Yeah.
I'm an XO fanboy. I've seen The Weeknd. Like,
I think a lot of artists are gonna drop face masks for their merch. So I know the NBA are doing it for each team.
yeah. Well, do you see the NBA is considering going back soon, which is I don't agree
Yeah,
with
it
it.
wasn't it what like first of May, sorry. The states that are able to open up during this period, they're gonna be like, okay, NBA players can go train at the gym.
Yeah, as long as they don't play games and have like the public interacting and stuff, because
Mm-hmm.
in the States they're still getting a lot of cases every day, right? And when they
They
have a
are, but
president that's telling
also,
people to like disinfect via injection, it's a bit.
but there are also other parts like New York, California, Jersey. There are a shitload of cases, but if you go like Wyoming, you go to other parts of America, they have less cases than we do.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it just really depends what part of America. Yeah, they need to open up.
I
Like
guess the states is huge,
Georgia,
right?
yeah, Georgia. The governor there, he's opened gyms, tattoo parlors, salons.
So at
And
least
like,
all of the
bro,
ATL artists will be like back in the studios, right? Atlanta,
mm,
Georgia.
yeah, but like they're not even like their cases are still high compared to
Mm.
like other states, so he shouldn't be doing this. And he's getting
Well,
like enough shit from both sides about opening up. But
who recently passed away from Corona in the States?
Fred the Godson.
Yeah, so Fred, I mean, so like people aren't immune to this, you know what I mean? Like people that
Mm-hmm.
you got to be cautious, you got to be mindful of the risks and hazards. Plus, I've seen, I mean, a lot of it's probably like fear tactics, but I've seen some videos of people like in hospital from Corona, and it doesn't look like a pleasant experience. So
Mm-mm.
do your best to avoid it, guys.
Yeah. What else happened last week? Oh, okay. I think we really need to get into this. French Montana is bullshit.
So
Like,
okay,
honestly, like,
do you think
what the
there's
hell
any?
is wrong with him?
Do you think there's any like foundation to that claim?
No. Okay, I'm just gonna go bring up some facts right now.
'Cause I saw a
Where are
video,
we?
and I think it was like the Breakfast Club, and they were listing off song by song, and they were like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh yeah, French's actually does have some bangers." Da, 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 da. But
Okay,
he doesn't.
so for anybody that doesn't know, let's go bring this up. So pretty much French said that he has more hits than Kendrick does and will do pretty much a better job on the festival stage than Kendrick. So here, no, I don't want to bring that up.
I mean, I know for a
Sorry.
fact he's not better than Kung Fu Kenny because I've seen French Montana open for the weekend,
The weekend, yep.
and it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't
That
it,
was,
man. It wasn't
nah,
it.
nah, okay, so Kendrick sold out 2 Spark Arena shows. So what, that's 24,000 people.
And I had people see Kung Fu Kenny, and they were like,
French,
"Holy shit, best
French
show of your
couldn't
life."
even French couldn't even like sell out Logan Campbell, which what 3,500.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even put him at studio or power station. I wouldn't
yeah.
bring him over full stop. Um,
And that was back when he was like more popping than now, right? Like he had
yeah,
Lockjaw
because
with
he was
Kodak. He had like the song with not Chris Brown, Drake.
he had Unforgettable, Sway Lee.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's what
and
that's the
all of
track
his
that's gone
hits are
like
features.
platinum. Yeah,
All of
okay,
his,
so Kendrick has had 8 top 10 hits. French has had 2. Kendrick has had 48 Hot 100 entries. French has had 17. I'm not going to get into how many platinum songs Kendrick has, but French has 2. Like, fuck out of here. What kind of bullshit are you trying to spin? And then when Young Thug told him to get out of your damn feels and just chill. And then French was like going at him. So I think
yeah.
that was what, Tuesday night?
Well, I mean,
After he put out this stupid statement.
Thug will clap him as well. Like, uh,
Hmm.
yeah. And French was trying to clown him and be like, "Wear a dress again," blah 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 blah. But like,
Yeah.
I don't think Thug
That
is really.
backfired.
Yeah, I don't think Thug is like gonna play it. I think he's actually a bad
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
but French has actually like come out and said like there's no bad blood with Young Thug. So it wasn't no real beef. It was a miscommunication about something. Yeah, miscommunications. Like you think you're good, you have hits.
yeah,
You don't. Don't come for Kendrick saying, "Oh, I got more hits." Blah blah. Fuck out of here.
yeah, straight up. I mean, there's literally maybe like 2 or 3 songs by French Montana that I would say were hits, like certified hits, and even then they don't compare to like Humble or Swimming Pools or
But a lot of
like
the tracks he has featured. He's like the
yeah,
featured artist. Is not his track.
and he's not
So,
even
no.
carrying it either. Like in Goosebumps, for
Hmm.
example, like Kendrick Lamar carries that song. Like his verse on there is one of the best verses I've ever heard. But like, I don't think like French Montana's verse on Unforgettable is like a game changing verse or one on
Honestly,
Lockjaw.
whenever I hear that song on the radio, I turn it off. I
It's
really don't
not
like
good
it.
enough for you.
It's trash. I don't like it. And that's me being nice as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
fuck out of
yeah.
here. Well,
I mean, he can try,
like,
but I think Kenny's always going to be undisputed
no,
number one.
it was really funny though because when I posted about it, like all the people on my Facebook page and Instagram were like, "What the fuck's wrong with this guy?" And they were going in at French.
Yeah,
And then like one person was like, "Oh, I saw Kendrick live. I didn't rate him." And they were trying to compare it to like the Drake concert. I'm like, no, you can't compare what Kendrick did like he had fans screaming humble at him, and then he performed it to what Drake did with his production, 2 different types of concerts.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
One is just like just a rapper just gonna rap at you and give you like his 110%, but the Drake's just gonna give you an experience, his backup dancers, him, the lighting, everything. I mean, that's not to say that Kendrick won't give you the same similar experience. Like he had like Karate Kid in the background and like his Kung Fu Kenny shit just going crazy. But like you said, it's 2 different experiences, 2 different sounds.
I thought it was like I thought Kendrick's concert in 18 was one of the best hip hop shows that year.
Yeah.
And Drake definitely in 2017, that was probably the best show that I went to. Just because of the production. I thought it was amazing. But like you can't compare what the artists are doing. They're 2 different artists. They're both like top of their game.
Definitely. And you're not going to be disappointed in seeing either of them. They're both going to go there and spit every word at you and recreate songs. And definitely 2 examples of good performers.
Yeah. Just before I got on, actually, I saw that DaBaby's album, Blame It On Baby, went number 1 on Billboard.
I mean, I was
like
I was hating people last week, but I'm actually jumping it this week, so it's
yeah, well, people were saying it was like trash, but then like let me see. So he's pulled 124,000. So that's thrown the weekends after hours. Would you consider it an L? Because when he dropped Kirk, he moved 146,000, but he's still going number 1. Eh?
How much move now, sorry? On this newest album?
New album 124.
I mean, I would. It's hard to say. Like, I feel like people aren't consuming music as much right now. Maybe that's just me, but being inside, sitting in a room is like less of a reason to get excited and listen to DaBaby than going out and having a boogie or like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain music that's for certain settings, and being stuck in the house bored. So I would say it's an L specifically. Like, he's particularly like, sorry, he was relatively close, like 20K in sales. It might sound like a lot, but in reality, it's not really. And he's still number 1, so
yeah,
he's got radio hits. I'm still in love with that Ashanti song. I mean, I don't think DaBaby's very good on it, but that Ashanti choruses.
Yeah, he said that he's going to be dropping another album this year. I know
people putting out too much music. I can't do it. Like
he did an interview with Zane Lowe the other day and was like, "Yeah, I'm putting out another project." If you're gonna put out constant music, you got to make sure it's good. You're not trash. And just because,
I'm used to being able to like listen to an artist's project for like a year and a half to 2 years, and that like growing on me and different songs on the album being my favorite songs throughout that period of time. But like when an artist just bangs out music like this, like you forget their last album because you're looking forward to the next album and the next project. And like by the 4th project, the first project, even if it's proclaimed, like you're not gonna be like, oh yo, I'm gonna listen to more of DaBaby because there's too much music out. So
yeah, exactly.
That's my personal anyways.
Also, speaking of new albums, Kehlani, she turned 25 on Saturday, and she announced that she's dropping her new album. It was good until it wasn't. May 8th. A lot of people are excited for that.
And I know you mentioned last week Everybody's Business, but do you rate that song?
I liked it. I like Kehlani. Apart from the YG trash, I liked it.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. She's cool, man. She's got an amazing voice and she's a cool character. As long as she just stays out of the relationship dramas.
Yeah, she's really good live as well. I saw her at Bay Dreams. What was it? 3 years ago? I don't know. I talked to Pato and I'm like, I don't even know, can't remember even who you had on your lineup last year. So yeah, but whenever Kehlani performed at Bay Dreams, I thought she was really good. So yeah, that's out May 8th. So keep an eye on that.
Kehlani, guys. I looked in.
Yeah, I sent you the video last night, but Rich the Kid got arrested.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Rich can't get a break from the looks of things. Like only just the other week, he was getting arrested or pulled over for gun charges and drug charges and speeding and no number plate or whatever it was. So hopefully this time around,
his missus I think got arrested as well. because she punched a chick,
Is he still with
supposedly
Iggy?
at Target. Eh?
Is he still with Iggy Azalea or someone different
No,
now?
that's Playboy.
Wait, who are we talking about, sir?
Rich the Kid.
Oh, Rich, that's right. Did Playboy get arrested the other week, or was that Rich as well?
That was Playboy.
Oh yeah, see, I'm getting the two mixed. But yeah,
Yeah,
rappers out
ISO's
here,
getting to you.
yeah, exactly. Rappers out here getting themselves arrested for drug charges. I mean, come on, just keep drugs at home, guys.
Yeah. But they haven't even put out a reason why he was arrested. There's only the video circulating.
I mean, do you think that's just due to him trying to like protect his image, or
I don't know.
the bud's a
Like
rapper and they
TMZ
got pulled
haven't even
over?
reported on it yet.
Maybe people are stuck in the house, can't get the
No,
scoops.
oh, trust me, TMZ were like posting about North Korean dude like the other day, so they're keeping
Wait,
busy.
unrelated to music, but apparently he's in a vegetative state. I don't know what truth there is to that, but Trump's best friend could be
Yeah,
up at the count.
but if that wasn't the case, they should put out a statement or show that he's alive.
Yeah, just to be like, you guys are wrong.
Yeah, honestly, like fuck, this year has been crazy, and it's only April.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. 2020, man. Way
Mhm.
to start a new decade, you know? Like, shit.
Yeah. What else? Or Teddy Riley versus Babyface. Did you
Part
watch that?
two?
Did you watch
No,
that?
nah.
Okay,
I
so
couldn't bring myself to do it after the drama that was last week. Like, that was just cringe in action. So,
there
yeah,
was 480,000 people on that live. I was on the live and I was kicked out multiple times, so I had to go find a YouTube stream. There were 3 million people trying to get in. Timberland and Swiss Beats, who organised it, they couldn't even get in, so they had to find like a bootleg stream.
Were the
Yeah,
savages crashing and they
yeah.
couldn't join because
The culture crashed Instagram Live. It was amazing, and it got to the point where I think they had maybe like 4 tracks each. And then Teddy was having issues, so he went out, and then he wasn't allowed back in on the live. And for about maybe a good half an hour, they were on their own live stories, trying to get in, playing music. And they're like, nah, we can't get in. We've crashed Instagram. So they just played their final song each. And Babyface played When You Believe by Whitney and Mariah. And then Teddy played No Diggity, and he had Dre on the line as well. Yeah,
that's pretty killer. And there wasn't any issues like with their sound past
no,
Instagram
it was good.
servers.
It was good. Yeah.
Oh, they could save page because if it was a repeat of last week.
Yeah.
They would have buried themselves.
Dre said, because people want Diddy versus Dre, and Dre said on the line that, I'm not sure if I want to do it. But then Diddy's put out a statement with Fat Joe saying, this could happen. But if that was to happen, like Swiss and Timberland were like, oh, should we make it like a pay-per-view event that people, and then that money goes towards coronavirus. Because honestly, if we do Dre versus Diddy, that's going to break shit if it's on Instagram.
Yeah, no. I mean, Instagram better get on top of it and like fix their servers, because if you have that many people wanting to consume your content and like the thing that's holding you back is your own servers, then it's not a good look. People will just find another way to the platform to use it for, or another way to stream,
I love the fact that it's our culture that's doing it. Like, none of the rock genre, like rock's not doing it, pop's not doing it.
Yeah.
It's like the hip hop R&B scene that's making moves and crashing shit.
And just pushing for it,
Yeah, because I know when Tim and Swiss first started the Verses, like pop artists were trying to get on it as well, doing their own thing. And I think I was watching Benny Blanco versus Ryan Tedder from One Republic.
Yeah.
And that got under like 10K views. Yet you've got these hip hop R&B artists doing hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
The culture's coming out.
People in the culture, man, they just need the content. They love to consume. They love to show love. So as long as you give them some good content, they'll be like all over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's promising to see.
Yeah, so we've got another Versus hopefully coming soon. Tim put out Instagram post, I think it was yesterday, saying
Mm.
there's going to be an announcement coming up. Yeah.
I mean, if Timberland battles anyone, I think undisputed he wins. Like other than maybe Dre or like.
Oh no, he battled Swiss Beats at the start. I'm not sure who won that because both have hits. Yeah.
Timberland's just my all-time, probably like top 3 producers. Just 2000 sound I just grew up off, so like he's forever just the go to me.
People want Kanye versus Pharrell. See, my only issue with that is I can't see Kanye following the rules.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Pharrell's like helped out Kanye a whole lot as well. So to think that battle each other would be weird.
But Pharrell also has like numerous hits. Like,
oh yeah, no, for sure. Like Beautiful.
It would be like
songs,
really
like,
good to
Happy.
watch, but I can't see Kanye just following the rules.
Nah, he wouldn't. He probably wouldn't even turn up on time. He'd probably just be like, come half an hour late with his like choir in his room, and he'll be like, you know. But I need a battle on a hilltop, I can't do it in my room. And I like relocate to somewhere.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much what happened last week.
Yeah, it's pretty much the scoop, hey. I mean, I don't think much else has really gone on.
No, I think everybody was just more focused on the French Montana's bullshit, to be honest. And just dragging him. Yeah.
When like he's just made himself the scapegoat at this point for like I don't know. He's just taking shots at anyone he can think of, which is not in your best interest, French.
If you want to go after somebody, go after somebody. Just don't go after Kendrick. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, the culture stands him way too much.
Okay, so what are you up to for? So it's Monday today. What are you up to for the rest of the week?
Well, I mean, tomorrow lockdown 3, so might be able to expand the bubble slightly. Go see my partner. I don't know, just get some food. Soul Shack. I've been craving some good ass chicken. There's a place called Soul Shack. Yeah, they're doing deliveries. So support your local businesses, guys. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe we just listen to some podcasts, watch some YouTube, just the normal bullshit, really. How about you?
Chill. Listen to music, pretty much.
Really staying busy on the decks?
Yeah. Got them. You can't see them. Well, they're there. So I've been playing with those.
When can we expect a Hit Up Ange mix?
I don't know. Maybe in the next few weeks. I'm not sure.
ISO concert at Ange's house.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with my dogs.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be down. I'd love to party with some dogs. And that's actually one thing I wish I had right now. I mean, I have 5 younger siblings, but I don't have any pets, so it's a sad reality.
Yeah. So I work from home anyway, so I'm always with my dogs, but I'm pretty sure they're completely over me over the past 4 weeks.
Yeah, they probably need their own space after all this. Like, why are you still home?
Yeah, no, I'm actually looking forward because their favorite park isn't where we live; it's in the city. So I haven't been able to take them there. So when I'm able to, lockdown 3, take them there, get some more air, chill. Yeah, I'm actually hanging out for level 2. I miss my gym.
Do you know what the timeline is on that, or just?
No, we got to wait two more weeks, I think, and then they make a decision. But because my trainer, Haley from the exercise room, she's been posting up all this shit on her Instagram stories of different exercises, and I'm like, oh, I just really want to go back to the gym and work out because it's all good working out outside. But I mean, like my dog Coco, he watches me and then he comes and like barks in my ear. And like when I'm trying to listen to like City Girls or Sweetie, but no, go away, dog. I'm trying to, do my thing. So I'm looking forward to going back to the gym.
Yeah, it's different. It's different being in those dedicated spaces to actually do that activity versus like doing it at home. Like even at home, like I've noticed my siblings are like struggling to study or do their schoolwork just because like they're working in the same spaces, they're sleeping as they're eating, as they're like. So I'm sure it's hard for some people, but hey, we'll be back to our normality before we know it. Just isolate. Be healthy. Hopefully. Be good to yourself.
Yeah. Last thing. Last night I saw. It actually made me sad. It was a photo with a graveyard on it, and it said 2020 concerts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, let me go. Let's go bring this shit up. I was going here lies all the concerts I had planned for 2020. And like I was tempted to post it, and I'm like, nah, it's too sad.
It is too sad. I mean, yeah. I mean, even if you don't post it, I'm sure people are thinking that, you know. I saw like a whole thread the other day of like, because Andy C was supposed to be recently, like a big drum and bass
Yeah.
act. And
Mhm.
yeah, like the event organizers posted, "Hey guys, if you're not here in 5 minutes, Andy C's legally allowed to go home." And like everyone was sad reacting and like
Yeah.
and being so salty, but like no, it was a good bit of fun. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, because the
people
thing
are
is,
sad
like, I was like hyping up this year so much for shows,
for
and
sure.
then like the fact that we're not going to be getting anything, like everything's pretty much been rescheduled for next year. Um,
Mm. But hey, at
it
least things are
makes me
being
sad.
rescheduled and things are being
Mhm.
put in place and precautions are being taken. So
Mhm. Yeah. And it sounds like also the summer festivals are still going on. Fingers crossed. I was speaking to a promoter last week, and there are multiple
mm,
plans in place. So if we can't get international artists, there will be something's going to happen, pretty much.
something will definitely happen, guys. So
Yeah.
there'll be festivals to boogie out and have a good time with your friends sooner
I
rather
just
than later, hopefully.
I just want to know if they're going to downsize their festivals.
What would be like
Yeah,
a reasonable size though? Like,
I don't know, like
mm,
because you got to make money as well.
yeah, exactly. That's
Um,
the thing. Is like past a certain point, it's not profitable.
yeah.
Mm.
So gonna keep an eye on that, find out what's gonna be happening.
The music
But
landscape going to be an interesting place in the next 6 to 12 months, maybe even 18 months. You know what I mean? Like a
mhm,
lot of things will
yeah,
change. A lot of companies might
yeah,
not exist anymore, and a lot of companies might pop up. You know, trying to take the opportunity. So
yeah.
just keep your
But
ears to the ground.
if you're gonna pop up, don't be dodgy. Actually, know what you're doing. We've
Yeah,
had enough dodgy promoters around. We've pretty much cut that shit out.
yeah. People that
So
want to promote, don't know how to promote,
yeah,
or don't know
exactly.
how to be reliable. Like, mm,
Yeah,
yes.
no, we used to have like a lot of dodgy promoters, but thank God for like Live Nation, Frontier,
Mm.
what was it, Pato Audiology.
Audiology,
Who else is there?
Foods, and all
Who
those
else is
guys.
there?
Like,
Yeah, Foo, Elusive Presents. Um, yeah, I know I'm missing some other people out, and I'm sorry because we probably work together, but
big ups
they've
to any New
definitely,
Zealand promotions that are being legit and being,
yeah,
you know, easy to get in touch with. And because
yeah,
yeah, like you mentioned, I've personally met and also like gone to some shows that have been by some pretty shady promoters, and it's
hmm
as a
hmm
consumer, it's not a good time.
yeah. In Wellington, we got Willow and Wolfgang Presents. Those are some good dudes down there. So hopefully they stick through.
Yeah,
I think they will. These guys will make it. These are the good guys. And they're going to come back stronger in 2021.
for sure. And I've
But
seen
like
like
I
a
mean,
couple of like GoFundMe's and things like that. So if you guys see that for like local
mhm,
bars or venues that you guys actually do
yeah,
frequent or like go to shows at, like think about it, because if you don't help keep these places alive, like the next show you might go to might not be able to be hosted at, I don't know,
yeah.
Whammy Bar, for
So
example, or like
yeah, Whammy.
Studio or things
Yeah,
like that, you know, like
Whammy and Wine Cellar, they have a GoFundMe. It's not GoFundMe, but it's like that up at the
yeah.
moment. And they were trying to raise $50,000, and I think it's over 60 at the moment. So
That's
they've
love,
upped it
man.
to over 100,000. Um,
That's
yeah,
love. I mean,
because
there's a
like,
place similar in Wellington as well. Valhalla was supposed to be like 30K, now it's at 40K
hmm yeah. So I think like a lot of
to the culture.
yeah, I think a lot of musicians, people in the industry are coming out going to help. So support your venues, support your promoters, and once the bullshit is over, we can get back to what we actually enjoy.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. It looks like a nice day today. I'm gonna go outside, listen to some music.
So it's get some reps in.
Yeah, yeah. Go hide my dog in like the other room with somebody so he doesn't cry because I'm not there, and just do something. Yeah.
Awesome. Look after
Uh,
yourself. Be good to yourself.
yeah,
People. Listen to some good music.
yeah. Listen
See you
to some
guys next
music.
week.
Bye.
Bye.